start the walk. 2024 Caples.
Oh, we're excited.
We are.
It's good.
It's going to be good. Bit of a fog at the moment, but it looked all good up the road at Kinloch there, so should be into it soon. We also have to make the decision which way we're going.
Yeah.
We're going to go up the track or cross and go up the riverbed. The river's quite low anyway, we can always cross it later if we want. Is it a deer?
Yeah.
It is a deer. Good. Is it a big deer?
No.
It's not a big deer. We've got two now. One's up there somewhere. The other one just below that tree. And just... No, you can't see it with the camera at all.
There's definitely two there.
But it's right there. It's that little black spot right in the middle. Great footage. Not even really up into the valley yet, and Black spotted a wee buck on the other side. Right in the middle there, just a young one.
Pretty safe.
Good to see.
from us.
Safe from us, alright. Slightly outside the block and small. Getting closer, still can't decide which way to go up. Body's feeling the pain. Made our mind up. I'm going to go up the true left. Just got to cross the river first. We've found a pretty good spot, all in all. Side's just looking a bit steep. It's still pretty doable. Shoot over to the homestead and then head up the hill. Old Birchdale homestead. Looks like it's seen much better days. Won't be having a fire tonight. Probably better staying in the long drop. It's been a bloody big walk up the hill. Not too bad to begin with, but then lost a good track and found some Manuka scrub. So we'll just stop for a rest and having a look, and there's a few hinds over the other side. These are right up in the tops. I was hoping to get up there today, but it looks like it might be tomorrow. See, there's three together, one slightly to the right of centre and one down the bottom. It's a bit better, you can see them chilling out over there. They're a way away, actually a lot higher up than I was expecting to see hinds this time of year, but looking up there, there's not that much snow around up in the tops, so that'll be why they're up there. Nice and cool. Blake's just gone for a walk to see if he can find us a better way up. Hopefully he can, but I have a feeling we might have to cut down a wee bit or just bush bash a wee bit to get back onto a ridge that's up behind us, which won't be fun, but we can leave it for tomorrow.
Stay if it was.
Cooking up a storm.
Yeah, mate. Garlic butter, sausages, some mash. Winning.
Some IPA.
living our best life.
This stuff's 6.5% as well.
Oh, we should have got more. So there's the big one and then the small one just above it to the left, eh?
Yep.
Yeah, those are nice, those banners.
So I had a bit of a slow start this morning. Blake slept in and I followed suit. See, our friends are still back up there on the flat bit, but there's also a couple on the ridge over there, which looks like a one of them looks like a red hind. So finish the coffee off, shit around for a bit,
Clean up all our rubbish.
maybe have another coffee and then go have a look. Slept in a bit, 8:45. The same fellow from the last night. That one's got a really beautiful white stomach on it.
Might be able to get above this way bluff where I am.
Might be able to get above this wee bluff where he reckons. So, yesterday I believe we were meant to walk up that ridge in front of us, but it was so good going up this one. We just ignored all lessons learned in the past. Decided to continue up here, and now it's broken and fallen manuka. We headed up for about 45 minutes and couldn't find a good way, so we've just come back down just past camp. And just stopped here and have a glass of the other side, I think, to see if we can see anything over there. This side seems to be quite warm, quite full of does. So I think everything else is going to be in that cold stuff on the other side.
I'm still hoping we can cut down and come back up over that side. But we'll see what we can do.
Yeah.
I think that far face looks every bit as tough as this side, maybe even steeper.
Well, it's actually in the stream, just above the stream there I think was where you go up, and maybe you can see if you broadleaf there it might be the same as this that we've just been through.
Yeah.
But we do need to get away from where those bluffs are.
Tail firmly between the legs, let's head back down.
Just heading back down, we're nearly back in the bush. It wasn't a number I wanted to see today, 108, but well, sometimes you've got to go backwards to go forwards. This isn't too bad going anyway. Where we stayed last night was right up there, just under those bluffy bits. Right, got back down into the bush. Here we go. Number 2 try. We're close to where someone else has done this, so I took a screenshot of a map, so hopefully, I think he was just over that other side there going up, so hopefully we can find a couple deer trails and see what we can do. Blake's up in there somewhere. Decided he'd shoot up the ridge. I said, fuck that, let's walk up this clearing even though it looks a bit rough. Well, it opened right out into a wee, nice easy going stream. Says he's sidling down to me somewhere. Hear him every now and then crashing through some thick stuff. Up through this little gut and then straight left, and hopefully we're onto some tussock. Starting to open up there, but there's still plenty of manuka. Just climbing up through this little bit here. What's this? Ask a geologist. Just breaking through into some of the top scrubby stuff now. Blake's already seen a couple reds.
And picked up your does from last night too.
Straight in the middle there's one, and to the bush of the left is the other one. Yeah, picked up the does. It's still round. Around the shadow. Right up there somewhere. Having a feast. What we're going to do now is eat a couple of snakes and head up to the hut. Dude just in the middle. Just decided she doesn't like us. But she doesn't know what we are. I'll just wait for them to go.
How's that for hug, guys?
Didn't even get a minute from camp before we saw those deer up the tops there, and they're still walking up the ridge barking. Blake had to have the fire on. After a lazy night of glassing, seeing a couple does, come back and chill out and have a big feed. Sort out tomorrow's plan. Which I think we've got sorted, right?
Yeah, basically.
Go for a walk.
Yeah. Glass into that big valley.
That one over there.
Love to see a sham tomorrow. That would make my day.
Yeah, what day? Surprised we haven't seen something just moving, but
Yeah.
seeing how high those deer are.
Oh, it's amazed me, to be honest. They're
Yeah.
right up in the snow. But there's not that much snow up here.
No, there's not, eh?
No, not as much as you'd think.
And it is quite warm, except for when that wind rips through. Like, you know, in the bushes it'll still be alright.
Yeah.
Like it was last night, obviously.
Yeah.
Woken to another beautiful morning. We were a bit worried at the start because it was meant to be foggy today, but there's nothing as of yet, so we're a bit slow out of actually we were good out of bed. Slow cooking.
Yeah.
Slow getting ready.
Yeah.
But we're going to head up around the basin today. Maybe we find ourselves over in that one over there, maybe even around the corner, see how we get on. See what gets in our way.
Hopefully something big.
Big fat hind, you reckon?
Oh yeah. No.
Okay, we should always keep our eyes open where those hinds were yesterday. There's a whole mob of fellow today. So there's 4 running away across the top. There's another 4 down below them. Just hold it in there. There they go. 8 of the bastards. Deer right on the bush edge there. There's a couple over on that face. That's one on the left tip of my left tip of my finger. There's one just up there further. I think they're the same 8 that we bumped around, but I think we're going to be bumping deer all day if we don't take it pretty slowly. It's a bloody beautiful day for it. Lucky we didn't stay down the bottom. Looks like an ice box down there. I decided we're going to push round, but those that we saw earlier only went a couple hundred metres, so we're going to have to go back, try and get up above them to go past them. I thought they were heading down into the bush, but they've just stopped and grazed again. Just spotted the stag over the far side of the valley trying to assess him. You can see his antlers there.
Yeah. Yeah, okay. That's pretty cool.
I don't know if he looks overly big, does he?
No, he doesn't. Just sat down.
Sure did. Oh, well, it's good to see them, and we're up above some of them now, so we should be able to see most of them. I think we just sidle around the corner at this height just about.
Yeah.
And then if there's nothing around the corner, we can go back and have a look at those fallow bucks again.
Yeah, sounds good.
Good to see him there though, isn't it? Right at the top of the screen there.
He's got a bit of width.
He does.
He's definitely got tops.
Yeah.
Is he quite narrow, or is that my imagination?
He's got his head tilted now. He's looking to his left. Yeah, he's not massive length, is he?
No.
But you're right, he does have 3 tops. But then none of those ones down at the shed were massive length, so I don't think they just get massive length here.
He could be cool to check out a little bit closer, to be honest. Because what's the range here?
From here to there,
It must be 1.5 km.
long way. Yeah.
Oh, he does look narrow. Yeah, he's quite narrow.
Yeah, he is a wee bit, isn't he? But he's got at least 2 tops.
But then again, what looks narrow here?
Yeah, he's got at least 2, so he should be at least a 10.
Looked like a yawn.
How long should his antlers be compared to his skull?
2.5 is massive. Is like massive.
Well, he'd be lucky to be 2, wouldn't he?
Yeah.
Actually worked out if you zoom in the spotting scope, you don't have to use the digital zoom on your phone.
Useful wee trick for new players.
It is, eh?
Yeah. That frost is still pretty gnarly down in the valley.
Oh man, it's nasty, eh?
Oh yeah. It was at lunchtime and it's still frozen solid down there.
Hasn't seen the sun.
No.
One of the bucks we saw earlier on the ridge just come back around to check and see if he's any good, but he's definitely got potential. He's got some strong points, but not enough palm at the moment. He's just chewing the cud, Blake. Stop to have lunch and have a look around, and more does. More does. Middle of the day. What's the time? 1:30. Just out having a feed. No bucks or anything interesting. 20 to 3. Time for another brew. Keep on the lookout. It's such a beautiful day up here.
Nowhere else you'd rather be.
You spend all afternoon sitting in the same spot. Blake's gone down the hill for a quick look in a number 2. But one of those does turns out to be a wee buck. Let's have a look. There he is, just chilling out, minding his own business. Bit of pedal there, but I still think he's probably a bit young. Looks good in the sun though. Just assessing that buck again to see if he was a shooter, and turns out he's missing his palm up on the left hand side. So he's pretty safe from us this year because there's actually good length, good width, not huge palms, but he's 600 metres away. He's missing that one completely on his left. Just heading back down the ridge. Had an epic day up on the hill. Saw so many animals. So many. We haven't decided what we're going to do tomorrow. I saw four bucks today. One Android one. One that was a bit young, then one that was missing a palm, and then we went back and had a look at the one that was a wee bit young, and he had an even younger mate with him, probably a 3-year-old. Good to see a few around though, but shame about old mate missing a palm.